We've been hearing a lot about Israelis demanding their hostages' bodies back, but what about the Palestinians? Do you remember Teiman, the prison in Israel holding hundreds of Palestinians? And this prison was notorious for torture. Well, according to The Guardian, 135 bodies have been returned from Teiman, and they have been mutilated with many signs of torture. Why isn't anybody talking about this? No one is talking about the bodies that Israel is returning and the state that those bodies are in. 135 mutilated Palestinian bodies returned to Gaza by Israel were confirmed to have been held at Teiman, a detention camp already infamous for torture, deaths, and degrading treatment. Tags inside each body bag written in Hebrew identified the remains as having come from Teiman, where Palestinian detainees were held in cages, blindfolded and handcuffed, shackled to hospital beds, and forced to wear nappies. Doctors examining the corpses in Khan Yunis reported horrifying evidence of murder, summary executions, and systemic torture. The findings include clear signs of direct gunfire at point-blank range and bodies crushed beneath Israeli tank tracks. Physicians for Human Rights Israel stated the signs of torture and abuse found on the bodies are horrifying, yet sadly not surprising. And they urged an independent international investigation, citing an unprecedented number of Palestinians who had died in Israeli custody. What were the Israelis doing to these prisoners? They weren't supposed to die in prison. Who's dying in prison? Why are you dying in prison? Why are they returning 135 bodies from prison? A lot of the hostages, the Israeli hostages, they died, and they're returning them back in body bags as well. That's because they were in a war zone and Israel was bombing them. They weren't being held in prisons. Israel's supposed to be the Western democracy in the Middle East, and yet 135 bodies, mutilated Palestinian bodies, are being returned from their prison.